Good butterfly is often determined by the body and strong correct leg kicks originating from the hips. Undulation or rippling, similar to a dolphin movement, should occur. In beginners, we often see bent legs as the force comes from the knees rather than the hips. With these kicks, difficulties arise when coordinating the breathing and arms, as butterfly relies on whole rhythmic body strokes rather than isolated movements. If the swimmer pushes hips too far up or down or does not relax the body, then the body folds and extends rather than ripples. Swimmers must move hips quick and short to enable the legs to flick, as in a whip. Otherwise, the legs will sink. Standing on the side, you can demonstrate quick hip movements for butterfly. Make sure the curling movement is generated from the stomach and back muscles. To keep the head and upper body still when learning, try balancing a float while undulating. But butterfly kicks do not occur by bending at the knees. While practicing the kicks, help by moving the hands, which starts the ripple. The swimmer is able to relax. A good practice is to drag and flick the hands, which sends ripples along the body. This only works if the swimmer is totally relaxed. Undulation from the head can be done, but only if the swimmer is confident with submerging. When learning correct kicks, help with momentum by pulling the hands. This is especially helpful when they come up to breathe. To encourage quick hip movements, swimmers can imagine bouncing a ball on their bottom. Not only must a swimmer move their hips, they should also flick back with their relaxed feet. When kicking, the swimmer should always be encouraged to carry on kicking, especially when they come up to breathe. Although this swimmer shows improved hip movement, she still needs a relaxed flick from the ankles, otherwise the tense legs sink, and this is highlighted when she breathes. Here we have a swimmer showing nice relaxed ankles when kicking butterfly kicks. Streamlining underwater is fun at any age, as it is the closest we get to being a fish. By streamlining, we encourage hip movement by once again concentrating on the back and stomach, or core muscles. The body should feel as if it is squeezing through the water, similar to a dolphin, or perhaps a worm, an underwater worm. Streamlining underwater is best done with the head down, as this creates less drag. The torpedo, with hands by the side of the body, is similar to streamlining. Later stage front crawl arms help with the timing and rhythm of butterfly, as naturally, with continuous hip movement, the pattern of one arm pull to two leg kicks is achieved. Sometimes, when a swimmer tries to kick 2 to 1, they often do more kicks, thus ruining the rhythm and undulation. Arm action begin and ends with the arms reaching forward. Hands create a keyhole shape when pulling back. Using the shoulders, the recovery should be relaxed with the arms straight rather than bent as in front crawl. Don't lead with the thumb first. The rolling of the shoulders is essential, as are relaxed arms. Here we have a case where the lack of short, sharp hip movements mean the upper body and shoulders dive down, therefore not allowing the arms to recover in a relaxed fashion. Here we have tense shoulders, therefore a lack of rotation. With bent weak arms, the head raises and the legs drop. Also, the kicks are supplying most of the power, thus becoming exhausted. With arms going at as quick a tempo as the legs, rhythm is compromised and arms get wider and shorter. In this case, a lack of hip movement and kicks mean the arms do all the work. Eventually the upper body will sink as well as the lower body due to the lack of help from the core. Is an essential part of the timing. After the propulsive phase, the head is lifted and stretched forward and returns down when the arms reach forward. Too early and the arms tend to push down so that the head can lift, rather than back. This results in wasted pressure. Too late and the arms find it difficult to go round. Here we see a young butterfly with fast legs and bent arms. Not only will she tire quickly, but the quick movements will affect the timing and rhythm of the breathing, and eventually the legs will sink as the hips do not get a chance to rise up. By slowing the rate of the arms, straightening them, and throwing them forward, the timing and rhythm improve. Timing the breathing is individual. Some swimmers breathe when they need to, and others prefer a set frequency. Butterfly is an easy stroke to learn the basic movements and in some respects to execute. However, it is also one which is extremely difficult to master, with rhythm, timing and core strength being essential.